Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a really fun and new kind of video. I've recently discovered a new type of craft, and a lot of my friends that I mentioned this to say that they see this on their Facebook feeds, and so they kind of have an idea of what it is. But after digging a little deeper, I discovered that there's actually quite a bit of people who are really into this. I happened to make an order after seeing a couple of videos, and as the mail system has slowed down, I've been patiently waiting for it to come in. And as I've been waiting, I have been finding more and more information about this, and I have slowly been making a few more orders as time has gone on. But getting straight to the point, basically, I am testing out diamond art painting. And I guess it used to be diamond cross stitch or something like that, but it was recently changed to diamond art painting. And basically, it's just a canvas, and it has an adhesive on the top, and then you place small, tiny diamonds or gemstones in each little spot, kind of like a paint by numbers. So when I saw this, I knew I had to try this. I was already instantly obsessed without even touching one yet. So I'm very excited to finally have gotten my first diamond art picture. And thankfully, the fastest one that got here was from one of the best companies to order one from, which is the Diamond Art Club. And they have so many cute pictures on there. A lot of the art that they use, they actually work hand in hand with the artists, because as I was looking more into it, I noticed that there's a lot of copyright issues with a lot of companies. Since a lot of this is based in China or comes from China, they are using a lot of copyrighted artwork. So I definitely feel better about using artwork that actually recognizes the artists. But I definitely ordered a lot more than this one. This just happens to be the first one that made it to my house. So I thought I would share my first experience of a diamond art piece with you. So first things first, let's go ahead and go through the unboxing. So the first one that I picked up is the I Choose You. And it's basically Aladdin and Jasmine. And this artwork was done by, I believe her name is Mandie Manzano, and she has a ton of collaborated art on their website. So I don't know if this one in particular is still in stock. I think it is sold out right now. This was one of the pieces that I actually really liked that was still in stock at the time. But hopefully it will be restocked soon. But this one is a 20 by 28 inch piece, and this one has round diamonds, and there's also AB diamonds in this particular one, which we'll get into a little later. So let's go ahead and open this up. I am so excited. I've been super obsessed, literally obsessed. I don't know what's taken over me with this, but I had to have one, and I ordered a million different pieces from different companies just to see who would get here the faster. And I'm glad this one was my first one that made it to me. Okay, so this actually is a lot bigger than what I expected the box to be. I mean, I see a lot of the videos and they are pretty big, but it's a lot bigger in person than I thought. All right, so inside we have the canvas. There's something else in here. What else comes? Okay. Put that aside. So first of all, it's going to come with the picture. So this is what the picture looks like. It's so cute. I love it. And then it shows all the drills or diamonds that come in this kit in particular, and it has all their coinciding numbers. And then it'll also have the symbol that matches onto the canvas itself. So that's where you would place that particular diamond in that particular symbol spot. So there's 48 different colors, which I guess is a lot. It's a pretty good sized picture. And it has one AB color, which is Aurora Borealis. And that means that it's extra sparkly, basically. This is the toolkit, and these, from what I've seen, come with standard mostly with all diamond paintings that you buy. So it comes with your diamond painting pen. This one in particular comes with a little grip, so it's more comfortable to hold if you like that sort of thing. This is a multi-placer, I think it's a 6. I'm not sure because this is my first time, but seeing from other videos, I believe this is a 6 diamond placer. It comes with the wax, so there's 2 little things of wax, and this is what's going to help pick up your diamonds. It comes with the tray, and this is what you place your diamonds in. I have baggies, so later on when I want to put them away or store them, I can put them in here. And then I have my reusable bags, so I'll put these back for the moment, just so that I don't lose anything. So there's a lot of little pieces. And then we'll get right into the canvas. Okay, so I'm just going to unravel this. Alright, so here are the drills, and we'll get into this in a minute. But here's the canvas. This is a sheet of extra paper, so this plastic paper, in case I don't want to use the plastic, I can switch it out for this paper. I guess it makes a lot of sound for some people, and or they just don't prefer to have that surface. So this is a safe option to replace that plastic. So that's a nice option that they have in this kit in particular, because I know a lot of other companies don't have something like this included. All right, so let me roll this the other way so we can get it to lay flat. Actually, it really is a canvas. I don't know what I was expecting from seeing everyone's videos, but it is legit a camera. It is legit a canvas, so that's really cool. There we go. Oh, it's super big. I don't even know if I can fit it on my table. All right, well, we'll do our best. So this is the picture. That's really cool to finally see something like this in person. Yeah, you can definitely see what the image is, which is really nice. That means that it's big enough. Sometimes if you have a lot of detail and it's too small of a picture, it just comes out as a pixelated kind of look, or it's hard to really get details. But this one's really big. It's a lot bigger than I expected. I don't know, you bring out your ruler and you measure out the size, and you're like, in your head, you're like, okay, that looks, you know, it's big, but it works. But seeing it in person is actually really big. But on the canvas itself, they do include the little color list charts, and they also have one on the other side over here as well. So you can see they have 2 on here. Then the bottom has the picture, the size, the name, the artist's name, and then all of their social medias. And it does have a lifetime warranty, so that's nice. So you can see there's all the little symbols. And a lot of people say that with this company, all the symbols are nice and clear, and they are, now that I can see it in person. Like, they are very clear. I can tell just from this distance that I can see all of them pretty clearly. So hopefully you can see all that. So each symbol coincides with the color. Okay, so that's my canvas. So I know they say all these little ripples in the plastic. It's not on the canvas. It's actually just the plastic that's a little warped. But if you pull it back, I'm so nervous doing this. I see them all do this and I'm just like, it makes me nervous every time. Maybe because it's sticky on the other side. You don't want anything to stick to it, but while it's exposed, okay, there we go. Let me use my ruler. I'm just going to roll it back over so it's nice and flat. There we go. See, that took that away real nice. That's neat. Okay, I'll do the other side just so everything is nice and neat. looks really good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for right now, and then we'll go over all the little drills or the diamonds. Alright, so it comes in a bunch of little packets, like so. So each little packet is going to have the number on it, so you can identify which one is which. But I guess I'll go through the colors now, so you can take a peek at what colors come in this one. So when I mentioned the AB drills, this is the AB drill. And basically it's got a sort of coating on it that makes it holographic, basically. So you can see a lot more colors. So you can see like all the different colors. And seeing them in the person, they're actually really, really pretty. Because I see all the videos all the time, but they look nice, but in person they're really sparkle. So those are gonna be really fun to add in. But they come in different colors other than white. It just depends on the picture. So that is what the AB drills are. But this is super exciting. I'm so happy to finally have one in my hands that I can touch, I can see. I really can't wait to get started on this. I will probably do that later on today. I will kit this up next, so you can see me prepping it up. I ended up going all out and buying all the bells and whistles that I can get my hands on right now because I really wanted to dive into this project completely. So if this is also your first one or you're a beginner, you don't have to. You can easily work out of the bags and stuff. I just wanted to be thorough. And like I said, an obsession definitely takes over, and it got a little out of control. But let me show you some of the few things that I picked up to do this sort of craft. So even though this company or most companies issue you wax, there is a company that makes wax that actually has really nice smells to them, and that is Patty Wax. And their wax is mentioned a lot, and so I decided to pick up some of her wax, and it came in also. So I have the bubblegum smell and I have the bergamot. I've never heard of that before. I don't think I've smelled it before, but it smells nice. I kind of like it. I was just curious as to what it would smell like. So I might try these out depending how the other wax goes for me. I think a lot of people, it just depends on preference and whatnot, but I got these just in case. I also went into Amazon and ordered a storage box to help me as I kit up or prep for this project. So I'm going to pour all my little drills in each little container, and I'll work out of the containers so they're nice and neat inside this box. and I don't have any spillage with the bags or anything like that. So I will show you how I am going to do that. And then it also came with another little boat, and a pair of tweezers, some more baggies, and then some little stickers for labels so I can put on the numbers and whatnot. But the great thing about the Diamond Art Club's coating on this picture is actually a sticker, so I can cut these out and just stick them right on by myself. So I'll save the labels for another project in case I need them later on. But that way it helps, I can just look and then I'll know which one to grab. And the last thing I picked up to do my diamond painting is a light pad. And they say this helps doing dark colors, or if the symbols aren't as clear or you're doing it at night, it's a little easier on the eyes to focus and see the symbols since they're so small. But I ended up ordering this off of Amazon. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. I was just trying to behave and not go crazy. But this is my light pad, and I believe this one is dimmable. Yes, this one is dimmable, so I can make it as dark or as light as I need it to be. So when I start doing my painting, you'll be able to see me use this at some point or another. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. That's pretty neat. Okay, and then there's where you would charge it, and it's got the USB charger. So let me start kitting up, and I'll get back to you as soon as I finish all of that. Alright, so I've finished kitting up all my colors. They're perfectly fit in this box. If anything, I had a little bit of extra that I used 2 extra boxes for. So I just took out the black and the AB color, and then I will put these back in later once I need them. And then I also had 2 bags of the black as well. So I'm going to be using a ton of black, so I'll just refill the 2 little jars that I have so far. Or as the other one's empty, I'll fill those. So I have these ready to go for when I'm ready to start. And I like it. It fits really nice and neat. I did order another storage that most people use as well. So when that comes in, I will definitely utilize that one as well. But this held quite a bit. It's actually pretty relaxing already just to put the colors in the little jars. So I guess I'll start doing a few with this camera, and then I'll use a different camera as I work on the rest of it, so I can be a little more relaxed as I do this. I can't wait to see it come together as I go. So I'll just give it a little example, and then I will do a time lapse for the rest of it, or at least that's my idea. Hopefully you'll see in the rest of this video. But for now, I'll do a little corner up close so you can kind of see what's going on. We got the sun blaring through the window, so the lighting's going to change a little bit right now. Alright, so I have my little toolkit here. Those are baggies, so I'll save those for later. So I have my pen, my 6-placer I'll stick on here for now just to keep it from getting lost. I'll stick this on here. I'll see how that does. All right, so I have my little boat here. So it's got these little grooves on it to where that'll flip the diamonds over as I use them. So let me see. I guess I'll start with the top. I think that's the best from what I understand. That way I'm not rolling down the diamonds. I'm rolling them up. So we're gonna go to a corner here. Let's start with this corner since there's a little blocked area here. All right, so I'm gonna use the Diamond Art Club wax first, just because that's what comes with the kit and that's what most people will have. So there's a little, I think there's a plastic over here. So I'm gonna lift this up a little bit, like so. I'm going to take my pen and I'm gonna press it in to the wax. So let's show you that. There, so you can see there's wax in there. I think that's how it's supposed to go. We'll find out, I guess. So the first color is this R here, and I know it's upside down, I'm sorry about that, but there's an R, and R is number 18 or 498, this one. So I'm just gonna dump my color into my little boat here, and I'm gonna shake it up. And as I shake it, you can see that they're supposed to flip over to be usable, like so. So now you can really see these drills. Apparently sometimes they'll have little feet on them, just from the manufacturing and whatnot, but these look really nice. I didn't notice when I was kitting them up, the little trash bits, I didn't notice any of that. They all looked really nice and uniform. Okay, so I'm just going to grab one. Well, that worked really well. Can you see that? Okay, let's stay over here. So I'm going to grab one. I just lightly tapped it, so now it's stuck on there. I'm going to peel back some of this film, and I'm just going to place it. How cool! Just like the videos. So I'm just going to start here. You. And like I knew, this is really fun already. It's actually quite satisfying. But yeah, so this is sticky. This is adhesive right here. So I'm just using the wax to pick up the little piece, and it will stick nicely to the adhesive. So if I wanted to, since this is a block of color, I can use my multi-placer on the other end here. So let's try that real quick. So same thing, I'm going to get my little wax heart here, and it's also got a little edge opening there to put some in. So let's see. I don't want too much, so I'm going to press it down and press it in there. Let's try this now. Yeah, this is a 6-placer. Use that a little more. Okay, so we'll try the 6 all together. So I'm going to pick up the 6 like so, and I'm going to place, and you're supposed to rock it. Nice. That was pretty neat. And then I'll take my single placer and finish that row off. And there you go. How cool. All right, let me do one more. So I'm going to pick up my 6 and then I'll start and I'll row. And finish that row off. That is really cool. I love that. That's awesome. All right, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So I will switch out colors as I go. I'm already super excited. So let me get going on this. It'll probably take me a few days to finish it, but I'll come back to you once it's done and complete and we can go over my thoughts then. Alright guys, so I have finally finished my first diamond painting and I haven't looked at it yet. So I have it rolled up. As I was working on it, maybe about 2/3 through, I started to roll up the top end that I had finished so that at the end it was going to be a big reveal for me as much as for you guys. So let's unroll because I'm so excited to see the overall finished look of it. As I was working on it, it was just stunning already. So let's see. So we have the end here. Oh my God! Wow! Talk about sparkly. I thoroughly enjoyed working on this. It was really easy to pick up and the rounds were very easy to work with. The glue was sticky, so they just stuck right onto it. But this size, it's definitely a pretty big size. Like I said, it was like a 51 by 71. So it is a very good size. I forget how long it took me to complete it, but I'm sure once I go back to the footage, I'll figure that out and I'll put it somewhere so you can see how long it took. I feel like I was going pretty quickly just because I wanted to finish it, and not because I was over it. I just couldn't stop thinking about wanting to do it. So I'm ready to get right into the next one. But to finish off with this one, I really didn't have any issues. I didn't have any problems. The canvas was really nice to work with, even though I was bending about half of it at one point because of my table that I was working on. It didn't leave any dents or marks in it, thankfully. Another thing with this canvas is it did have quite a bit of confetti, but it did have a little bit of color blocking as well. So I feel like it was the best of both worlds. I got to try a little bit of each. I don't know if I particularly prefer one over the other yet, because each section of each was small. So it was like after a point I started to section off and do small sections, and in each section it was pretty even as far as the color blocking and confetti went. So I definitely didn't get bored in any certain areas because the colors would change up pretty quickly. The glue seemed really nice to work on. If I placed a drill down and it wasn't even, I was able to use some tweezers and just move them over just a little bit with the tweezers, and they moved pretty fine. They just shoved right over. But they definitely feel stuck as well. Once I pushed down at the end of each little section, I would press on it and make sure it was all securely in place, and they are very stuck with the glue. So I do have this little bit here, and this was some of the trash. I had knocked this thing over quite a few times by accident, and so I might have a little more little trash bits that were a little big as far as little feet and stuff, or they were broken, little few imperfections, and little trashy bits like this over here. But for the most part, it wasn't a lot. I think I had more of misplaced drills, like a different color drill in the wrong bag, which wasn't a big deal. I eventually sorted them out once I was done. But I think I had more of that than I had trash, so that was really good. The little drills were very good quality. But these were all the ones that I had left over, which was pretty much all the colors. I had all the colors. I had enough of all of them. There was maybe one or two that was really low, like this one, 322 and 728, the yellow, where they're probably the least amount that I had left, but I didn't use them as much either in the painting. I think it was just a little bit of yellow accents, and then the blue, I think I just remember it being in one spot almost. But I will definitely be saving these just in case I ever do run out. At least I'll have a little stock going, and then maybe I'll find a craft for them later on. But I'm happy with having extra drills with all the colors, especially the AB one. I have quite a bit of those left as well. And the black is a pretty good size bag left over, because remember those were the biggest bags that I had. So those were the drills. But otherwise, this really came out super stunning. Let's see if I can turn it this way for you guys. But yeah, I love how you can see so much of the detail. The colors are so vibrant. All the little AB drills in the clouds, that looked really nice. I think my favorite part out of the whole thing is her hair with all the shading colors. And especially down here, how it turns light like that. I love that. I don't know what it is, but that whole little shading section is just so pretty. But otherwise, oh, and her dress looks so pretty too. I love the clouds. I think the clouds are my second favorite part, is the shading on all the clouds, and how even though some of the drills looked the same color, they were actually slightly different, and it does make a difference on the actual finished canvas to give you that definition and shading in it. And that was really neat to see it come to life as I was working on it. The other little thing that I never knew out of all the videos that I dove into is that the actual canvas, the sticky part of the canvas had like a kind of glittered sparkle look to it. And I didn't know it had that. I thought it was just the picture. But I think that was a kind of neat little detail, because then, you know, if it does show behind the drill, since these are rounds, you can still see the back a little bit, or the sticky part a little bit. So I think if that shows through and it has that little bit of sparkle, it'll help blend in more. I think that was the idea behind it, but that was a really neat little detail that I discovered. But these are great little projects, especially for those, and I know I have a few friends that are absolutely addicted to sparkle and anything that shines. I think this will definitely meet that obsession. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed sparkle until after doing this. We are moving in the near future, so I will definitely be storing this for now until I can get back to the States and get a nice frame for it. That way I can hang it up once I find a spot for it in our new home. So you will most likely be seeing this framed up in the future. So overall, yeah, I'm really happy, and this company has really great quality diamond paintings, and like I said, I think I have 5 or 6 of them, and I have another one on the way, and I'm excited to get to work on those. So if you want to see some more Diamond Art Club, I definitely plan to do more. And I hope this little unboxing to finished project is actually something you guys really like. Because in all the videos I see, it's either an unboxing video or it's a finished canvas video. And I always want to see them together so that I'll have an idea of the end result before I buy it. So hopefully you guys like this too. I will leave a link for this one down below. It is currently sold out at the time that I'm making this video, but you can type in your email and they should be emailing you when it is back in stock. And I know they have a lot out of stock right now because of everything going on right now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna stock up at some point or another in the near future. They got a lot of really cool artwork, and they do credit the artist, and I think that's really cool. But please subscribe if you have not already, and you can hit the bell to make sure that you get notified every time that I upload a video. But otherwise, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye!